Hey guys, yes, I'm back. It's been about 20 days since I've last dropped an episode. I know I've neglected the podcast. I know, and I'm sorry. Life happens, things go on, and I'm making a comeback now. Yeah, I just have to put me first. And that's not a bad thing, guys. Sometimes you just have to put yourself first. Like, I gotta put me first, Lucius. I gotta put me first. But if you're new here, hi, my name is Sade, the storyteller, aka the baddest, and welcome. If you're not new here, hey, how are you? How's life? How are you keeping? I sound a bit like sicky in a way. I don't know. Like, these past couple weeks, I've just been going out. Like, I've been going out back the back, the back, the back. I've just been going out. So I feel like I've just not had time to relax. Like, not to say going out is a bad thing. Excuse me. Not to say that the going out is a bad thing, but I just haven't had time to relax. But yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys a little life update and some things that's been going in my good. Let's start again. I'm gonna give you guys a life update and just let you know things that have been going on in my life and just things that I've learned within myself, because there are new things that I've been doing to just keep myself going. I'm not the best with trying to stay positive or having a positive mindset. I have decided to go back into therapy because I realized there are a lot of things that I do want to work on in regards to myself. Not to say that the things that I'm doing outside of therapy is not working. It is, but I felt like just the deeper rooted things required therapy. And since I've been doing it, I don't even know how many sessions I've been doing. I've actually been learning a lot about myself. And with this podcast, I created this platform to be as vulnerable as possible. And I'm open to share the things that I've learned about myself. And maybe you could learn from the things that I'm about to say or do or whatever, whatever, whatever. So without further ado, I'm just going to let you know what's been going on. Your girl's been outside, like, enjoying life. I'm one to stay in my room for quite some time. People say it's a bad thing to isolate yourself. I've had a lot of friends say it's a bad thing to isolate yourself. Like, I actually enjoy my own company. Like, I made my room into my sanctuary where it's not like I'm just bed rotting. I have my mangas to the side. I got my laptop. I got shit to do in it. So, but I have fallen into a habit of just like kind of keeping myself in a little cocoon. Because why not? Like, if things ain't going on outside, I like to be in the comfort of my home and kind of do my own things. Like I said, manga, anime, like, they're actually really my escapes. You know, I actually find solace in reading manga, reading books, watching anime, and other stuff as well. I actually find solace in that. So yeah, I really do enjoy my own company, but I did tell myself, like, try to put yourself out there and hang out with friends, which I have been doing. Like, one thing I'm really happy about is that I'm getting closer with my cousin and my sister. Like, I used to say, oh my gosh, like, I want friendships, I want friends, I want this, I want that. But sometimes you don't realize the connections right next to you thought that wasn't good enough. Maybe you just had to, like, deepen the connection further, if that makes sense. Like, with my sister, we weren't as close as we were before. And now it's like, I wouldn't say she's my best friend, but girl, you getting close there. And then my cousin, like, we're like a little group in it. And I really like that. I actually thought that I needed to make new friends, but in reality, I just needed to deepen the connection that I have with these lots. Like, I actually trust these lots. Like, these are my homegirls. Like, sometimes your family can actually be your friends. So I'm really glad that we went to Paris together. And I feel like from Paris, it made our relationship stronger, which I'm really happy about, honestly. Like, honestly, I'm really happy about. So shout out to them. Shout out to them. It's like, it's like, shout out to them, man. Shout out to them, like, honestly. What else? Yeah, Paris was a vibe. It was a vibe. It was a vibe. There were some things that happened there that I didn't really like. Like, I feel like I actually am a different person. So I don't like certain things, like men being disrespectful. Like, I'm actually a man hater, and I don't like when men move mad disrespectful with women. Like, I had one guy out there, cool, he's being sour because I didn't give you what you wanted. I'm sorry, but like, if it's not worth it, it's not worth it. Like, ladies, it's okay to stay plainly virgin. It's actually okay to withhold yourself until a real man with real intention comes, and maybe you can free it up. But me, I said to myself, oh boo, it's not gonna happen. I'm not freeing up nothing that's worthless. I just have a different approach to dating and to sex and to all of that now. Like, I just really cannot do it to myself anymore. In terms of, like, I've never been one to like do that sleeping around culture. Like, that's just not my vibe. So this guy's mad because I didn't give you what you wanted, and I made it clear, like, that is not what I am on. So do not have those expectations. Men are men. So of course he had those expectations. Moving forward, I saw him in Paris. He was being a bit awkward. I was just talking to his boy because I'm actually mad cool with the boy. Like, I never had an issue with him. Do you get it? Long story short, I go into a party. No, I go sit in a car, like my friend's car. I'm just chilling, and then I see that waste man talking to the guys that I'm like chilling with, and then he's basically giving them a CRB on me, talking about some, oh, don't mess with Sade, she's a waste of time, she's not on nothing. Yeah, at least you know I'm not on nothing. But my point is, why did you think that's okay to now go to another guy and now give them a CRB on me? Like, I asked you to do that. Don't do that. Me, I would never do that. And now it makes me think, if I actually gave you what you wanted and I saw you in Paris, and now you're going to go to other guys and be like, yeah, she's whack in bed or whatever. Like, I don't think it's cute. Like, it makes me feel like if I sleep with you, you're just gonna talk to Tom, Dick, and Harry and give them a CRB. Like, I don't be doing that. If I sleep with you, it's cool, innit? Like, you have your homegirls. Like, I'll be talking to my homegirl. I'm like, yeah, I like this man. Like, he be doing it. But like, I'm not gonna now go to his boys and be like, yeah, he's this, that. No, I don't need to do that. And it made me feel a type of way. I was in my head for quite some time on that day because I just said, I've not done anything to you. I've not insulted him. I've not cussed him out his name. I've not done anything. And for you to do that, I just didn't understand your motives behind it. Like, you trying to, me, I see it as you're trying to cock block me, but I don't understand what you're cock blocking me, because ain't shit happening down there, boo. Like, don't even get me started right now. That's my new saying, like, don't get me started right now, because it actually become a long day. I don't like it, you know. But apart from that, like, I've got a new approach with guys now. Like, I'm sorry, I'm still gonna say this. If you're not intentional, then you're not intentional. Like, I'm not wasting my time. Like, I think these lots, like, my friends get it now. Like, they're trying to wingman me and stuff like that. But guys, I said, if you ain't got the je ne sais quoi, like, I'm not wasting my time. I'm not open to wasting my time. I feel like I've worked on myself so much that I'm not allowing room for any sort of hurt, any sort of time wasting, any sort of, if I now lay down with you, you're just gonna violate. Like, I don't want to experience that again. Do you get what I mean? Violate in the sense of, like, you give a man what he wants, now he's giving you the bare minimum, and then you're gonna feel shitty. I don't really like that culture. Like, you know, let's call it for what it is. Guys know what they're doing. At the end of the day, they know what they're doing. And unfortunately for us girls, especially if they're pillow talking you, yeah, you're gonna fall for it. You're gonna fall for it. Some girls, I'm not gonna say all girls, but you're gonna fall for it. And yeah, I'm in a different space in my life where I love myself. Sorry, I love myself more than, like, I love myself too much. Sorry, to entertain bullshit. Like, if you can't bullshit a bullshitter. Sorry, you just can't do that. So yeah, like, I've been going on dates and stuff like that. There was one guy I went on a date with. I'm not even going to talk about it because it is what it is at the end of the day. I don't even know if he's going to be listening to this part. Like, it actually is what it is at the end of the day. Like, I feel like I've done enough to put myself out there. I'm not mad over nothing. Like, because at the end of the day, my point still stands. a lot of men need to actually work on themselves, and they need to actually deep the severity of you working on yourself, because it's actually not fair on your partner or whoever you're with to bear all your traumas or tribulations or whatever. It's not fair for someone to now they have to deal with it. If you want to become a better man or a better woman, like, actually talk to yourself and have that uncomfortable conversation with yourself and see where you need to change. Where is English? Where can there be room for improvement, basically? Sorry, guys, you already know I'm a mess in general. So yeah, so I'm actually glad with me standing 10 toes and standing with a purpose, with morals, with values. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, I'm mad proud of myself for where I am now, in terms of just, it used to bother me, like, oh, these guys. Now I'm like, I'm actually okay. Like, I rather build connections or deepen the relationships with my friends and family. It's a small circle of family, than be wasting time on shitty men that don't know what they want, or they're just gonna waste time or give you long replies. Like, like, I'm bigger than the program. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. See yourself as bigger than the program. Like, you are the prize at the end of the day, and there will be a man that is willing to win that prize. So don't settle. Even men, there is a woman that is willing to win that prize. So don't settle for less, or just be like, this is all I can bag. No. There is quality men and women out there. It's just, maybe you just have to leave the UK, or maybe you have to leave America. Wherever you are, maybe you just have to leave the environment and go somewhere else, or whatever it is. That actually is quality people. Like, that's one thing I'm gonna stand by. But yeah, like, I'm just glad that the friendship aspects are getting better. Like, now I'm in a space where I can hold people accountable. Prior, I wasn't able to hold people accountable. Now it's like, sometimes you need to have that uncomfortable conversation, especially if you love your friends. Like, I've had like 2 uncomfortable conversations with 2 friends, and usually when someone tells me that I've done something to maybe potentially hurt them, I'm like, no, I would never do that. I'm a great friend. Sometimes you have to look at yourself and be like, that person's feelings are valid. So if I've made them feel a type of way, I'm going to address it and let you know that's not my intention. So I'm glad that I've had those uncomfortable conversations with some of my friends, and I never want them to feel like, I don't love them, or I'm not your friend and stuff like that. I do believe that it goes both ways. Friendships are 50-50. I just think I'm in a space where, like, if you're not extending the olive branch on your side, then I don't feel obligated to extend mine on my side. So respectfully, I just think, guys, with friendships, people can become very lazy with friendships. And if you really care about that friendship, it's okay to actually have that conversation with your friend and be like, hey, look, I don't feel like you're showing up for me the way I would like you to show up for me. And if you feel like they can't show up for you the way you want, then maybe you need to reconsider the friendship and call it a day. Like, it's actually okay to lose friendships, or it's actually okay to part ways. Like, it's not that deep. It can be deep, it can hurt, but like, I'm telling you, life goes on. You'll meet new people. Like, we're all young, mad young. Like, I don't care if you're 40, 50, you got so much time ahead of you to make new friends. Like, it's not a be all end all. So if it's not working, call it a day. But yeah, in regards to therapy, I told myself I didn't want to go back to therapy, but I'm going back. I've been going back, and there's so many things I've learned about myself. Like, she was telling me that my self-esteem is not the best, or like, I have a lot of self-doubt, and I'm already aware of that anyway. Like, this is the thing. I go to therapy with knowing what the issue is. I just need them to confirm what the issue is, and let's work towards it together. With the self-esteem part, like, I would say I'm a confident person, but I feel like when you have a certain upbringing, it can, sometimes I would need that validation of like, okay, girl, you fine as fuck. Okay, girl, like, you're not the problem. Or, cause, okay, I'll give you a scenario. So when I went to Paris, there was, this guy, right? Mind you, I always get told that I'm mad aggressive and stuff like that. But I'm like, I don't do anything that shows aggression. So this guy was like, oh, you give me Black Air Force vibes. And usually when a Negro is saying to a black girl, Black Air Force vibes, you're telling her she's stomping niggas down. Like, she's stomping them down. And in my head, I was like, no, dead. Because I'm actually being mad nice to you guys. I'm not giving off like an aggressive vibe or whatever. So it made me think, it's my fault that he said what. It's my fault, or the way I'm moving is why he felt comfortable enough to say that. But then again, I shouldn't see it like that. I should see it as, why did he feel comfortable enough to even say that? Mind you, I just met him. And now I think I started saying to myself, a lot of guys just cannot handle me as a woman, and it will take the right guy to handle me. So I'd never take it personal now. Before, I used to be like, why the fuck do you guys keep saying this? And I'm just like, one, you're just intimidated by my energy, because I have been with men that can actually handle this. It takes the right guy to keep me in my feminine energy. I'll be real. I balance my energies, my masculine, my feminine energy quite well. So it actually takes the right man to, wow me and woo me. Like, I'm not a scary bitch. Don't ever in your life make it seem like I'm a scary bitch. So I was saying that to the therapist. I just said to her, like, it does bother me, because it's like, I actually am being myself, and I don't want to feel like I have to dim myself down just to fit a requirement. And I just said, I don't want to fit someone's requirement. I want someone to like me for me. That was the issue with the other guy in Paris. You was nitpicking everything about me, and I wasn't comfortable. I don't care if I'm a pretty face or whatever, but if you're nitpicking everything about me, I'm not going to be comfortable to bust my goonies down for you. Like, I need a man to like everything about me, my personality, everything, for me to be like, yeah, oh, hell yeah, like, I like you. You kind of cute. You know what, hell yeah, I like you, because it don't take too much for me. Okay, it don't take too much for me to like someone, but yeah, she was just saying, like, it seems like your self-esteem is not the highest. And I just said, you know what, I can admit that. It's not something that I'm proudly to admit, but I can be honest and transparent and say, hey, look, yeah, my self-esteem is not at its highest, but it's something that I want to work on. So when I do get into relationships, or when I do have to deal with men being men, I don't see it as I'm the issue, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not this, or I'm not that. It's just, that's a reflection of them. It's not got nothing to do with you, girl. You keep being you. And that's one thing I had to keep on telling myself. Don't change yourself for nobody. You keep being you. If they don't fit your requirements, then they don't fit your requirements. Why do you need to fit a man's requirement for him to like you? No, you are the source, girl. Like, you are the source. Never dim yourself down because a man likes a certain type of girl. Then he needs to go and chat to the girl that he likes. Okay, let's be real. Guys go for their type. Women go for men that actually like you and are a bit of you. That's one thing. Don't settle. That's one thing I will not do again, is settle. I'm not gonna settle, guys. I'm not gonna settle. No way. So I'm really proud that I got back into therapy, and it's been teaching me a lot. And I feel like if you are like me and there's certain things you can't get over, or certain traumas you can't get over, or you're trying to forgive yourself, but it's just like you don't know how to move from it, then you need to do therapy. Like, I'm big on suggesting therapy. I just think sometimes you can't fix things by yourself. You need a professional. So I literally said, let me take it upon myself and actually get a professional to help me, because I want to be the best version of myself. And I've said this in prior episodes before, that when I meet someone, I want to be the best version of myself, that I am strong enough, whatever the situation is to walk away with my head held high and say, I was never the issue. I tried my best. And I can go about my day. That applies to friendship, relationship, work, whatever. Like, I can hold my head up high enough and be like, I did what I can, but I don't deserve this, and I no longer will sit and, endure the disrespect. No, sorry, next. So I do think if you are having those issues, get therapy. Get therapy. And go through the NHS, because it's not a thing that I wanted to pay for, and I knew, like, I just need you to give me the tools and then I can utilize the tools. They do give you homework. She gives me homework, but I told her I'm not going to lie to you. She was trying to make me do like a timetable type of thing. And I was like, I'm not trying to be funny, but like this timetable thing is actually mad long. Like it's so long, it's so long, it's so long. So I'll just literally tell her like what my day to day is. Because what we're doing is basically working on building a structure for myself, because I no longer have structure and I'm finding it so hard to create that structure for myself, and I'm finding it very hard to like stick to it, and I tend to beat myself up and put mad pressure on myself. And she was like, yeah, you need to stop doing that. And I'm like, I'm trying my best, but like I used to have structure and I just don't know how to bring myself back into that structure. Even like sleep routine, like she's helping me with my sleep routine, because my sleep is getting worse by the day, baby. It's getting bad. And I'm okay with admitting, like, some don't believe all these YouTube gurus, like, you know, sometimes people actually do fall off and they do find it hard to actually get back into that routine. So I'm being as transparent as possible. Like, I'm trying to get myself back into a routine that works for me. Sleeping at a good time, waking up at a good time, journaling, making sure that I read, going on my phone less, because what happens is I'm doom scrolling like a bitch. Like, I'm doom scrolling and I'm not holding myself accountable. That's one thing I've started to do as well, is hold myself accountable. That's what I'm like to these people or the therapists. I'm hard on myself because when you grew up a certain way, I want a certain lifestyle, or I want a certain life. So I have to hold myself accountable for when I'm not keeping my end of my own promise. Forget about everybody else. And that's the scary thing as well. You dictate how your life goes. You write the book, like you write the chapters in your own life. And that's the scary part, that sometimes like it is daunting to think about. So I try my best to live in the now rather than thinking about the future or letting the past kind of hinder my future. One sec. Kind of hinder my future. So I think that is quite important thing that I need to work on. And it's okay to fall off your normal routine, and that's what people don't talk about. People always say, if you don't have a routine, if you're not waking up early, if you're not doing this, then you a failure. Like, don't listen to these people on like YouTube and stuff like that, man. They're doing things that work for them, and not everything works for everybody. Let me say that again. Not everything works for everybody. So one step at a time. Keep a promise. Make a promise to yourself that you will be able to complete your task. Let me make sense, because that didn't fucking make sense in my head, right? If you said you're going to read 10 pages of a book on Tuesday, actually go read 10 pages of a book. I feel like just create that habit, and yeah, like when you create that habit, it will just become second nature. And that's one thing I need to do, is like, okay, if I know I can't do 10 pages, then let me start off with 5. Read 5 pages. Okay, you know what? Can I add an extra 5 pages? Yes, I can add an extra 5 pages. Let me start reading those 5 pages. That's you holding yourself accountable and saying, look, I've read 10 pages. And even if you don't do it the next Tuesday, if you can't do it Tuesday, how about you do it 2 days a week? Okay, Tuesday, I forgot to do it Tuesday. I still got Friday to read 10 pages. I'll read it on Friday. Try to do it like that. Try to implement one thing in your routine again, one step at a time. That's the thing. People like to do this waking up at 6 a.m. If you know damn well you're not a 6 a.m. type of person, then don't be waking up at 6 a.m. Like, try 8 a.m. I think 8 a.m. is a good time. Like, wake up at 8 a.m. or 7:30. Try that way. There's no point trying to do 5 a.m. Me, I'm thinking to myself, if I'm waking up at 5 a.m., the flip am I doing? Because I feel like when you get everything out the way, you still got the rest of the day to conquer. And with me, it's like, when I do stuff, I do them quite rapidly. So like, if it's done, I am not going to have anything to do, and I'll fall in a habit of doom scrolling. And I'm not trying to, like, I'm telling you, it's one hell of a drug. Like, I cannot keep doing that again and again and again and again. So I've been trying my best to kind of hold myself accountable and get back into that routine. I do think it's important for myself as I just kind of navigate my own life and navigate my 20s, you know, like, golly, I didn't think I'd be on a roller coaster like this. I didn't think that it would be so hard. And that's the thing they don't talk about. Like, yes, 20s are the years to make mistakes, but like the pressure that I'm not the only one that puts pressure on myself. I know there's other people, but the pressure that comes with navigating your life is actually peak. Like, it's peak, it's peak, it's peak, it's peak. Like, one thing I can advise is try to actually take it easy and find some hobbies that work for you to kind of distract your mind, especially if you're like me and you're working a 9 to 5. Because let's be real, there's a lot of people working at a 9 to 5, and there's a lot of content creators and stuff like that. But you have to see it as they're working a 9 to 5 too. It may be different hours and flexible, but they still have to do what they're doing to keep money rolling. We're all doing the same thing. If they was to stop, money's not generating. If I was to stop working, money's not generating. So try not to compare your life to them. You don't know how much they're making. Okay? And stop going on social media and you see these dumbasses that like to say break out the 9 to 5. There's actually people that genuinely love their 9 to 5s. So don't make someone else feel like working a 9 to 5 is not a good thing, because you can make dumb money. Depending on what industry you're in, you can make dumb money. And make sure you're not staying in a job just because of money. I feel like, at what expense? Your mental health. Your mental health cannot be declining for a job and for the money. Sorry, you might hear my belly because I'm mad hungry. And that's one thing that I've been going through as well. Like, my job's been killing me, and I decided to take a week off. So I got a fit note and I just said I need to do me. I am looking for a new role because I feel like a workplace cannot make me feel like this. Like, it's too mentally taxing. And I was like to my mom, like, I cannot let this job finish me. I'm mad young. Like, I'm way too young to be stressing, God forbid, killing myself over what. Like, my manager's been kicking my asshole. Like, just been doing me in. And I'm just like, oh, like, money is money at the end of the day. Like, money comes and goes, but your 20s don't come back. You have one life. Like, God gave you this one life. Like, actually take it serious in terms of your mental health. If a place is actually running you rabid, like, oh my days, they're running you dry, then you need to make that big girl decision or big boy decision and actually walk away. That's what I'm choosing to do. Obviously, before you walk away, make sure you secure a job, because in the UK, I know everywhere else is going through the same thing, but the job markets are actually peak. It's mad ghetto. So make sure you secure something before you leave. And that's what I was doing. I'm making sure I secure something because I'm trying to take a break in between before I start a new job. Like, don't get me wrong, I actually do like working, but it's just the type of industries that I'm in that I don't really enjoy. And I just feel like you need to enjoy your job to an extent. Like, it can't, for me, I feel like I'm at a point where it's like, I think I'm done with I'm just here for the money. No, I actually need to enjoy the job that I'm doing, so it's easy for me to actually go to and from to work, do this, do that, do this. I've realized working from home is not fun anymore. I actually find it mad depressing. Like, oh, cry me a river. Mad depressing. So I'm trying to sort that out. So I did decide to take a break. And guys, don't feel bad for taking a break from work. Like, get your fit note and take a mental health week or two. Like, money actually comes and goes, and that's one thing I said to myself. Like, money actually comes and goes, but my mental health cannot deteriorate over a job. So yeah, I've got a week off and I'm taking a break because your girl got a new car. Like, she's actually picking up a car today, guys. I'm actually no longer a bus wanker. I actually have a car, guys. You don't understand. I made a, what do you call those, 2026 vision board, right? On the 2026 vision board, I had passing my driving. That's one of my biggest accomplishments. I've failed my driving two times. I failed my driving 2 times and passed on the third. When I failed last year, I just said, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Like, maybe this is not my destiny. Like, maybe I'm actually not meant to drive. And that was bothering me. I just said, you guys don't understand how bad driving has been one of my goals from the age of 17. And obviously having friends around you that drive, not to say they rub it in my face, like, get a car. And there's actually bad mind people like that, like, oh, get a car, you need to have a car, you're too old to get you're too old to not be driving. If people want to get a house first, let them get a house. If people want to get a car first, let them get a house. Get a car. Sorry, I'm not here to tell people what they can and can't get. Like, I'm not here to be like, oh, get a car. I mean, if you have a license, then yeah, get a car. What are we wasting the license on? But anyway, it's not about them, right? It's not about them. So obviously, I'm quite not really jealous, but like, when I see people having things that I want, it makes me feel a type of way, and it makes me want to work harder, because that's one of my dreams. So this year, I'm not sure if I said it, but I passed my driving in February with 4 minors. And on that day when I passed, I was like, I don't know, I wasn't nervous. They were like, are you nervous? I said, guys, I'm not nervous, because I trust myself behind that wheel. You don't understand. Like, I need to pass, because the way the DVLA are changing up their requirements for the new people them on the road, it's not a joke. And I said, God knows, this is the year I'm meant to be passing. I was manifesting it. I opened up my journal and I was writing every day. I trust myself behind the wheel. I trust myself behind the wheel. I know I can drive. I know I have the skill. My anxiety will not get the better of me. I am more than capable. You actually, with driving as well, that's the thing. You just have to keep on pushing. It's not, people think it's easy, but I dead ass don't think it's easy. Like, I thought, yeah, it's straightforward, but no, like, it's mad technical. In my opinion, like, there's so many things you have to look out for, especially when you're on the driving test. These invigilators are actually not playing, and I believe, mate, they pass you if they like you or not. I kid you not, they will pass you if they like you or not. But on my test, I knew I was not fucking up. Don't even play. I was driving. I was focused as fuck. I was focused. I was like, listen, yeah, now's not the time for me to be failing, I got shit to do. This year, I said I will be having a car. Like, I will be fully licensed. You will know. Because I've been doing driving for years. And you're probably wondering, why didn't you get it? Things happen to me on my drive, like my driving experience. Like, I got sexually assaulted by a driving instructor. Imagine, I got sexually assaulted by a driving instructor, right? And from then, it just knocked my confidence, because I just said, I'm really nervous. Like, I was never a nervous driver. Like, I've never been too nervous. It's just one thing that I learned whilst driving is how much I doubt myself and how negative I was thinking and how incapable I thought I was. So I'm really glad that this driving experience shaped me to who I am now. Like, you guys think, oh, that's like quite sad, maybe. I don't know what you're thinking. Maybe you're not thinking that, but in my head I was like, I am quite a doubtful person, or I used to think so negative. I used to think I'm incapable of driving. Like, I'm incapable. Not worthy of driving. Like, it's not my prerogative. Like, I'm not meant to be doing this. Until I met my new instructor. Shout out to Gary. Like, I love that man. You don't understand. I love that man. That man is gonna stay in my life. You don't understand. He will stay in my life. Like, I owe that guy everything. That guy made me so confident. And I told him, like, there's certain things I like. And he kind of picked up on, like, you just need to think positive. You need to be brave, like, as he would say, a brave little chicken. You need to be confident. You need to be, like, he helped me build my confidence. And I owe it to him, innit? Because now I'm in a position where I flip him past my driving and I'm actually getting a car. I did this all by myself. By the grace of God, of course. And believing in myself that I'm more than capable of actually driving and trusting myself. You don't understand. Like, it's actually mad deep. For those that get it. Like, it's actually mad deep. But the journey didn't start until I actually start driving. Like I said, I'm not a nervous driver, but I'm mad excited because this is one of my goals. This is one of my goals. Like, I've actually achieved one of my goals with no help, no guidance, no. I had to pick myself up and actually believe in myself that I can do it. So, yeah, guys, I've purchased a car. Like, I've gotten a car now. Well, I'm getting it later today. But I've gotten a car now, and I'm hella gassed, and I'm hella proud of myself because, family, they be doubting me for real. Like, they were my biggest haters, but golly, I'm so proud of myself. So, yeah, I'm driving, guys. I am fully licensed. I have a car. I'm a driver now. Bitch, make some room for me on the streets. Don't even get me started. I'm glad. And summer's not over yet. Trust and believe, summer's not over yet. We got one more month. So I'm whipping a excursion. Trust me. Winter, bus won't see me no more. Thank God. I'm even trying to look for a job so I can be closer to home. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself, and I actually am going back into studying. I am studying journalism course, but I'm picking up another not extra curriculum. I'm just doing more studying because I just said, you know what, yeah, whilst you're young, my advice, if you didn't finish college or if you didn't go to uni and there's some qualifications that you know you can benefit from and it can help you with your like career growth, I would suggest actually going back to studying and achieving those qualifications. Like yes, I finished college, but I feel like I didn't give my 100%. I did an apprenticeship, right? And I was unable to finish it due to maths. I'm really shit at maths. Yeah, I'm really shit at maths. And I decided I'm going to go back and get that qualification. Like, I have a bit of maths. Like, I got one qualification from maths, but I need to get one more so I can do the other courses that I want to do, right? So I was like, you know what, yeah. It's been about, so that was 2023. I'm trying to think. That was 2023. I was 23. So it's been about 2 years since I've done that course. And I'm not trying to be funny. It upset me because of the amount of work I was doing that I wasn't able to finish it. So now I'm like, you know what? Let me hold myself accountable and actually get that qualification and actually put in the work. So, yeah, your girl's going back to college and she's going to get that qualification. And I'm going to let you guys know how it goes because I hate maths. But it's something that I want to put to bed. Like, you know, it's like I'm never going to fully get over it until I need to put it to bed. Like, I need to put it to bed. I want to be able to do other qualifications without having you need maths to do whatever. So I'm going to grab that other qualification and call it a day. Yeah, I'm proud of myself nonetheless. Like, I'm choosing to go back. I'm doing my journalism course. I got a couple modules left until I'm done. But yeah, I feel like I blabbed this whole episode, but I'm proud of myself. And guys, if you've achieved a lot of goals in your life and you wanted other people to give you those accolades, stop doing that and actually give yourself a round of applause for achieving what you said you would achieve. So be proud of yourself. I'm really proud of the woman that I'm becoming. Like, guys, it's never too late to go back to school. Trust and believe it's never too late to go back to school. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm 25 and I'm going back to flipping college. Bro, there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm proud of myself. I'd rather get it over and out the way than have it being a looming thought. So let me set myself properly. Let me set myself up properly and let me set my future up properly as well. So yeah, hold yourself accountable, guys. This year, the year's not over. It's July, August, September, October, November, December. You got 5 more months. You need to hold yourself accountable. If there's things that you want to do, flip and go do it now and forever hold your peace and lock in. Guys, don't you see how people say the great lock-in? Don't do their version of a lock-in. Do your own version of lock-in. Look at me. I'm gonna do my own version of locking in. You are more than capable of providing yourself with the future that you desire. Okay? So hold yourself accountable. You need to hold yourself accountable. You need to be honest with yourself. If you feel like you're not putting 100% in, then you need to tell yourself why you're not putting 100% in. Okay? Thank you guys for listening. I will be back with more episodes. But there will be a change in how frequent I drop episodes. But hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure you follow the podcast, share, rate. Do what you do on your best days, okay? And I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.